YouTube, so today guys I want to teach you how to turn your Android phone into a webcam for your Windows PC guys. This has to be on Android 4.2 or above. This has to be on Windows OS. Can't comment on other OSs guys. All I can tell you is the information I have in hand, guys. So firstly, go to the Google Play Store, add it on the web app here. You can easily access this on your phone if you want. There's two versions. You have the DroidCam wireless webcam. This is the free version. This is the version I'm using. You also have right here the DroidCam X wireless webcam Pro. This is $450. It gives you a little bit higher FPS, I've noticed, and also gives you higher resolution too. They both claim to do up to 720p. But I did notice a pretty big improvement in terms of resolution in the paid version, and a slight difference in FPS too. They both claim to do 30 FPS, but one does it a little bit better. It's like comparing 29.97 FPS to 30 FPS, so that's the first step you should be worried about at this time, okay? So once completed, guys, once you have the app on your phone here, go to the website I have up here, dev47apps.com, and go down here and download the Windows client. It works for Linux too. You have some FAQs which can answer some of the questions I maybe did not bring up in this video, because this is not a full tutorial. This is just an express tutorial meant to get you to the destination as quickly as possible. I can't guarantee I'm going to answer all your questions in the comment bar below and in the video, but I'm going to do my best, right? So if you have any questions, maybe this is not working for you, leave them down below. I'll do my best to help you, but if not, the FAQ could help you out. So like I said before, I did in fact download the Windows client for this video here. So let's open it up now. I have it right here. So this is the main page you're going to see here, guys, and you have three options here. You have right here, you have the connect over Wi-Fi. This is the preferred method. Not only are you avoiding using a micro USB cable, so there's just less cables to worry about, but also it's quite easy. You can move this thing anywhere you want. As long as you're within the same Wi-Fi network, you could theoretically put this anywhere you want. So that's the great option here. There is a micro USB option. It's much more complicated. You need to download the ADB drivers. You need to actually turn on developer mode and turn on USB debugging in the device. I don't recommend doing this. You also have the Wi-Fi server, which doesn't have much of a function at this point. One downside of the application, there's no native way to record the footage and save it anywhere. You need a third-party application like Bandicam or Camtasia. There's other applications out there, but you need some type of application that can actually receive the input and save it. It doesn't automatically save it on its own, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, this is just a small developer making this app, so I don't blame him for making it a little bit limited. You know, it's not perfect, but overall he does a fantastic job here addressing most of the bugs and adding a bunch of new features to the application, like 720p. There's 720p on this thing you can do. I'll show you that in a minute, how to do that. 30 FPS mode, you have the HD mode, you have a bunch of cool features. We'll get into that in a second, so let's move on here. So guys, at this point, here comes the next step here. This is the next step you're going to need to do. So make sure you memorize your device IP and also your DroidCam port. Make sure these two numbers are memorized and make sure they match the two numbers you see in here. It's the first two numbers. Make sure the Wi-Fi IP and the DroidCam port, make sure whatever numbers you have on here, hopefully you can see this. Hopefully these two numbers match, right? Hopefully these two numbers match. And they should be able to match here. So at this point, guys, everything is ready to go. There's some couple of other features I do want to get into in the middle, but for now I just want to make sure this thing works. So that's the most important goal. So let's hit start on screen. And at this point, these two screens, as you can see, as you guys can see, the webcam here is following the webcam, and the phone is doing all the work here. I can move the phone anywhere I want. There's an autofocus mode there. That's very, very cool. So yeah, that's a really, really nice feature to have there. And yeah, guys, just proving to you it works. This is a significant feature. You have a couple of features that you should be aware of. You have the camera flash. That's cool. You have autofocus. Turn that on, and it gives you some more detail when you get pretty close to anything, as you can see. You have mirror mode. Don't need that. Got your rotation mode if you want to rotate. You take a JPEG there. That's a cool feature. So at this point, you may be wondering, how do I get that 720p mode here? So at this point, I'm going to show you the next step here, how to activate 720p. It's not as easy as you would think. There's no setting for it. You have to actually look somewhere else. You have to look within the application on the PC to find it. So give me 1 second, I'll show you how to do that. Okay guys, so follow the path I took here on my Windows computer. This PC, if you're on Windows 10, go to your OS, go to Program, x86, and go to DroidCam here. You're going to see a bunch of different files here. The one you want here is toggle HD mode. I've already done this in the past. I'll do it again for you. Double click this, and that's all you gotta do, guys. You should open the application up. If something gets messed up, just simply close out your application, right? And then open it up again like this. Very simple, as you can see, very simple. So maybe you're wondering to yourself, how exactly do I test to see if it worked or not? Unfortunately, the application that you provide you with is quite limited, and it's only meant to do rudimentary tasks. So you're gonna have to actually do something a little bit more advanced, get a third-party application, and find out if the format has changed. So for example, guys, I have Bandicam open here. This is a great application for finding this out. You're gonna need a third-party software for recording this information anyway. I use Bandicam for that anyway, so that's why I'm picking Bandicam here. So what you want to do, guys, go to your settings here. Remember, the only purpose of this, I just want to show you that the resolution changed. This is the webcam I'm using right here, and it has a bunch of different, codecs and stuff like that I can use here. But with the DroidCam, it's quite different. If you hit this, as you can see, guys, 1280 by 720p, 29.97 FPS RGB, guys. As you see, it did in fact work. It did upscale the footage to 720p. Before it says like 680 by 540, some low number. But yeah, now it's changed to that, guys. Obviously, I'm still recording this video. I'm going to change it back to this, because this is what I'm using to record right now. If I close that out, I'm going to screw up this recording here, guys. So yeah, I think I really have addressed everything at this point. There's a couple more things I do want to show you. Here is the phone here. You can do this to dim your screen here. Pretend you're running out of battery. You can dim your screen here without making it go into sleep mode. Because if you put your thing into sleep mode, some phones do end recording in sleep mode. You do have a settings bar here. There's a couple of cool things you should be aware of here. You do have a limit FPS button here. That could be useful. You can change your port number in here. You have the FPS boost in here. You have the continuous autofocus in here, guys. So overall, yeah, you could even use your front camera too. I'm not sure why you would do that. The footage is probably going to be much worse, but there's probably a situation where that could be useful to you. But overall, I haven't, done everything for you, but I've given you a pretty quick way to get a pretty good understanding of DroidCam. It's a revolutionary, it's very, very revolutionary, application here. With this software and your web application here, you can now use your webcam and your Android device as one. Now you can leave your phone at home and use it as a webcam, and it really can make your life a lot better now. And maybe you don't want to spend $100 on a webcam. This could really save you $100. This really could. Honestly, it could save you $100. Because think about it, the webcams you buy for $100, or the street cams, whatever those things are called, the quality is never great anyway. This is at least my phone, I have a Galaxy S7, has the same quality as a phone like that. So overall, yeah, really hope I helped you out. Thank you, and bye, and like this video if you want to see more tech videos like this.